TX21! So, who's our friend here?
This is Mr. T. Hall. When he's at my house, he's my ex-husband.
Morning again. Congratulations again. Yes, I wish he would. I hope they will. I could definitely use it. You can break our bank accounts, but you cannot break our spirit.
So today's topics are civil liberties and human rights. We are going to stick to that topic. We're not going to deviate from that and talk about anything
What was
else.
the first topic?
Civil liberties
Civil liberties, okay.
and human rights. So if anybody has any story, personal story, anything to share, it has to be related to one of those.
And brief.
And brief. So we will keep time, 20 minutes. I will keep time, and I'll keep everybody on track. But don't feel like I'm being rude or anything. I'm not. I'm just trying to keep us on track, on topic today, and on time.
Good morning.
We are going to see Mike, but if he's not here, I can talk to anyone else.
Just 1 second.
Okay. Did you get the person who's been waiting forever
I
for
did.
a town
Yes,
hall?
yes. And he's. I guess the good news is he's not looking any worse.
That's
Still waiting.
Bless his heart.
Here, and I'll be happy to pass along your concerns. What's your
Okay.
name? Edwina.
Edwina.
Thank you.
Thank you,
We
Edwina.
have been here many times before, and we belong to a group called TX21 Indivisible. It's right there. And today our topic would be civil liberties and human rights.
Okay.
Mr. Smith, I think, needs to be reminded that we are a nation of immigrants. And our nation was built on a helping hand. Okay, and to exclude refugees, to shut them out, immigrants, is not what this country is about. And it saddens us deeply that he holds the positions that he does. And for me personally, we're here to just tell him that he's fired. He's fired.
I have some minutes on topic.
Okay. Shannon.
I'd like to offer these gifts to Representative Smith.
Okay.
So this represents his friend Steve King, who said that he wants to see America homogenized, and then double down on it on national television yesterday. So this is some homogenized milk for Congressman Smith. 2 years ago, Representative King also said that Mexican immigrants have calves like cantaloupes because we're all drug mules, is what he said. So I want you to deliver these to Mr. Smith and ask him to disavow the comments, the racist comments of his colleague, Steve King. It's a long time coming.
Rick, you want to go?
As far as human rights, I think that health care should be a human right for everybody.
Yes.
And with what's happened with this Republican committee is, it's people losing over, well, just by 1 year, 14 million people will lose their health care. It's just astounding. I didn't even expect that much. And in 10 years, 24 million. And a tax cut to the rich. It's just not America. I'm sorry, it's just not America.
You know, from what I've seen of the health care bill that was just recently proposed, is that, what is it, they take away the subsidies, but the carrot is the,
Mandate?
no, tax credits. And let's get real. You have to make a certain amount of money before you can afford to take advantage of tax credits. So for me, it looks like this is only for the, I guess you could say, upper middle class to the rich class. People who just barely make it from day to day, they're not going to be able to afford any kind of health care, let alone take advantage of any tax credits. So this is about saying, to hell with people if you don't make a certain amount of money. If you have a big enough checkbook that you can write a check to the Republican Party, you're going to be well rewarded in this bill. And I'm just very upset about that this is deliberately creating a huge divide between those who do not make enough money or being just shut out and said, we're not going to be good Samaritans.
I'm curious to Lamar Smith's response to today's news about the proposed health care bill, saving lots of money due to removing millions of people from affordable health care. I find it difficult to imagine that our representatives believe that millions of uninsured American citizens who will be one serious illness to losing everything they've saved for retirement is a good idea. And that's where we're going to be.
Where's Mike? And when,
Can I ask you to point? So I want to say something. So I'd like to just make a few comments too. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for being with us. And we very much look forward to the idea of a town hall with the Congressman. If and when that can happen, we're very, very interested in seeing if that happens. I spent my professional life, retired now, but I spent my professional life in environmental assessment and policy analysis. And I believe that Mr. Smith's willingness to set aside the scientific information and say that there's no such thing as climate change in all essence, and to be supportive of the dismantling for all effects of the EPA, knowing that the President has put forth a proposed budget that would cut the EPA by 97%, it's exactly the wrong direction that we need to go. I would say that from my policy perspective and from my knowledge of pollution here in Bexar County, in the MSA, in the state of Texas, it's very clear that as we continue, our industrialization continues to grow, and our chemical manufacturing process continue to multiply the number of pollutants in the atmosphere, and our population continues to grow, and all the other effects. We need the kind of sharp science, kind of skilled scientific analysis that EPA can provide. We need that funding restored for EPA, and we need to continue down the path of making sure that the environment is protected. And this is a very clear and active search that we need to pursue. So I would simply ask the Congressman if he could set aside a town hall meeting time for us, and please carry those thoughts on the environment forward to him.
I will do that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
that's, yeah.
Instead of having
And
a
usually
real
that's
town
a
hall.
method of cowardice.
I think we're at the time that's,
Uh-oh.
that's not very nice.
Oh, yes, it is. We took one the last time and this picture was crooked and we left it that way. I thought it was very ironic.
So Shannon's right about the emails, leaving the emails. We didn't get any
I didn't get an
notification
email.
either. And so why do we leave our emails? I mean, we actually come to the office. We make this effort. It's not like we don't have anything else to do in our life. A lot of people getting off work come here. They know that we have a very keen interest of what's going on.